Hey everyone, Tessa Lamping here. Sorry it's been forever. I truly do apologize. I didn't even realize I've been out of the market the last 4 years. So, out of my 6 year journey, I've only been trading for about 2 years of it. As most of you know, I got married. Now I'm getting a divorce. Hence the reason why I've been out of the market for 4 years. Your network really is your net worth. So glad to cut my losses as early as I did, even though it set me several years behind, but better late than never, I suppose. So I have been back officially live trading since February 1st. I'm only using $100 account right now. Gonna bump that up to 1,000 soon, but I just wanted to go over my trades. I'm using Trader Sync. This has been with me since I've dang near started. I know some of you had been visiting my website, TessaLamping.com. That domain was has switched platforms. I don't know how to link it to my new blog, but my website, I forgot to update my credit card information and I didn't add that blog email to my phone, so I didn't get the notifications that I hadn't updated my credit card. So I lost everything, the years of work that I had uploaded to that website. So I apologize. Literally, this is a completely fresh start for everything. Um, yeah, I don't want to, well, it's a long story, so I'm not going to go into detail about that. So, I'm back and let's go over February. Also, I have a wonderful new trading partner who has been teaching me. He was a former moderator for True Trading Group, and now he's been helping me hands on. And for this has been tested for 6 months roughly. Paper trading, and I was doing really well. Now, of course, February hits, the markets aren't as upward trending as it was when I was paper trading. I've gotten a little sloppy this month, and so we're gonna go over it all. But the one pattern that I'm focusing on is a continuation pattern, and in this market right now, I've had to adapt, and when the stock spikes up, I gotta just lock in those profits. This is not the time to hold right now. So, was struggling with that because also when I was paper trading, it was scaling out 25%, 50%. Than the last 25%. And with this one, and only using $100 to trade with, I can't get into all the stocks that I would normally trade. And one second. Can I not? Wait. Sorry, I'm still getting used to my old software. um, Anyways, yeah, so I've been having to adapt with the markets of just getting in with my small size, and instead of scaling out like I'd love to do, I have to just lock in those profits. So this month was about adapting. So yeah. um, It's been an interesting few years, so let's get into it, shall we? Bear with me as I have to relearn how to even maneuver Trader Sync. They've had lots of amazing updates, and I am amazingly behind. So I have it up here. So February the 1st of February to the end of February. I have my continuation pattern that I'm going. This is for my live trades. And my average win is 5.45%. My win rate right now is 53.57. My losses are averaging higher than my winners right now. And I'm at least at a 46.42 losing rate. Yes, this is my $100 accounts performance. So really not good, but let's go over the trades. And oh, my computer's lagging. Also, I have it on Profitly as well if you want to look it up. Didn't realize so many people were viewing my trades. So, time to stop being so sloppy. Yes, I did have a little win today. This was like a 1% loser, and this was a 5 or 6% winner. But if you click on my trades on profit.ly, Profitly, you can see a lot more. Like this was a 12% winner, and I use liable by my phone, and this is the pattern that I'm trading. Don't ask me what all these lines and things are called. I have no idea. I just know they're EMAs and a MACD, and usually my risk is this line. And I'm following trends. So it's basically a very mini version of my spike consolidation spike pattern. So not like it's a huge change here. But yeah, you can usually see the pictures. I typically upload them here on Profitly. But where it spikes up, consolidates, and then spikes, I'm getting into stuff like that. And then ideally in a strong market, you just watch the trend. You scale out as it goes up. But right now, for example, let me see, I don't even remember how to go back. But for example, right here from my trade today, actually, you can see there's a 6% gain. I am now using market orders, but like right here, so it spiked, pretty solid green candle, it consolidated, and when it broke above here is when I got in. And then it was a solid green candle. I saw it start reaching these resistance zones, so I sold into up here. As you can see, the candle went down and then failed. So that's what I mean by the market has been changing. But that's what I mean by how the market's been changing. Instead of just holding it for the trend to keep going, I've done that on some trades where I've held it for hours and then the stock just tanks on me. So right now I am literally just looking for that really quick move. Call it scalping, I don't care. It's my pattern. My pattern's still there. It's just not continuing. It's just a quick solid gain. And I even looked it up where if you get like 1 to 5% gains a day, it's very boring. I'm only in a stock typically about 9 minutes roughly at most, right? Like with this trade, it was a few seconds. So I'm literally not holding these stocks very long whatsoever. And it took me an adjustment period. But as you can see, continuation pattern. Now I do have some pretty big losses. And well, for one, let me explain this one. It was not an $11 loss. This is something where if you click on it, I was trying to figure out how to fix it. I can't figure it out. But the day that this is referring to, as you can see, I entered at 191. I sold and had to cut because it fell through at 183. Therefore, it was only a $4.50 loss. But instead, it's calculating both these days together, even though the dates are separated. So I don't know what I'm doing there, but it's showing my entire loss on this ticker. So that's that one. I'm going to go back to reports here. OBS is really slowing down my computer. And yeah, you can see my charts just, yeah, it's downtrending right now. It is not a $20 loss because you have to take out, well, I mean, maybe it is a $20 loss, but yeah, so overall it's a $20 loss. I have not calculated this, so my losers are definitely bigger than my winners right now. My biggest loss is not $11 on one stock. I will argue, well, I mean one ticker, yes, but that trade was not an $11 loss. No. But this $9 loss and this $8 loss, 100% accurate. So with these ones, I did get frustrated and I did not cut my losses quickly. I didn't even cut them at my risk level like I know to do. I just was getting really frustrated with this market. The stock went down and I'm like, oh, screw it. How far can it go? Don't ever do that. Because then, had I just cut it where I should have cut it, these losses would have been small. I could have easily recovered, and I wouldn't have had such a loss on the day. So, or on the month. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 losing days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm at 50-50 right now. But staying disciplined is number one for this month. Cutting losses at my risk, that's part of discipline. Not going in ridiculous trades that just aren't my pattern. No boredom trading, because what I'm really truly focusing on this month of we're in March now, is disciplined trades, boring habits. And shoot, even if I make 1% a day, we had 18 trading days here or something. 1% a day, that's 18% account growth in a month. That's still really good. I don't need trading to be exciting. I want it to be boring. I want it to be predictable. Yeah. So this was my evaluator. I'm just so glad to even be able to log in on here. I've tried logging in over the years, and for some reason I just couldn't get logged in. Now I can. So I'll be back to monthly recaps. I want to get back into a lot of the stuff that I was doing before, but unfortunately it is 4 years later, and things have changed a bunch since then, but definitely on track. I just got severely frustrated, undisciplined, stupid. Had some of where I wanted to just have some action going on, so I took more trades than I should have. I mean, shoot, I've been out of the market for 4 years and didn't even realize it, but I imagined and watched the stocks every day as if I was still in the market. So not too bad for being gone for 4 years. It just goes to show that once you develop these skills, they don't go away. Oh, this is cool. It calculates the trades for the week. This is new. So yeah, I took 11 trades. Looks like 6 trades. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 6 trades. 5 trades. So yeah, definitely traded way too much on these during that week. So that's really cool. I love that. Oh, I love this new feature. So, alright, I know this was just real quick, go over this stuff with you. Nothing too exciting, that's what I'm on, and you guys, can still on Twitter, Tessa Lamping and everything, so, I guess follow me if you want to, but I'm documenting my journey again. I do have a new blog up. I don't remember,